no matter where you live, suburban, urban, and rural areas, Handy Handle is an ideal product for both students and business people.
The marketing plan for Attachable cup handle is that our price is gonna be $9.99, and you could sell it to we plan to sell it to families and for other families to sell them to their friends or something like that. And we plan to sell them on Target and online.
And we'll attract customers by getting business cards, flyers, local events and businesses, and promote through social media.
Our startup cost to build our coffee handle is $9.99.
So our cost of goods sold, we have Velcro, which is $3.94, and then we bought glue and the liner, and the glue is $5.47, and the liner is $5.97, and that will cost $1.35 just to make it.
Our startup cost is, the liner is $37.65 for the quantity of one, and the glue is $5.47. The handle is $3.98, and the cups we got were $2.18 for the amount of quantity.
That's it.
Thank you for listening.
Stated for questions.
All right, so now the judges will have 4 minutes to ask the team questions about their presentation.
So first of all, great job, guys. I mean, I think you did a good job. I love the fabulous at the very beginning. It's a great word to kind of draw people in, you know? It's not as stale as attachable cup holder. That's more of a description. So that was really good. A quick question about the selling at Target. You mentioned you're going to sell there. How are you guys going to do that?
We were planning to go to maybe the main store and try to pitch our idea to them, and maybe they could maybe try to sell our product.
Okay, so you're working on figuring out who at Target we need to talk to. Okay, that's a tall order. And then just second quick question, I'll let the other judges, is the price point, the $9.99, did you guys research that, or how did you land on that price?
Well, what happened was, we were meaning to change it because it's really too expensive, but we didn't have a chance to change it.
We just tried to kind of measure out the price of what was what it costs to build, and try to make a profit out of it.
Okay.
Have you guys thought about, from a social media perspective, you guys were talking about promoting through social media. Have you considered exactly what kind of methodology you'd like to implement in order to get the word out there? Like, for example, did you think about Pinterest or things like that? Has there been much thought about that?
Yeah, we were. We met up with our mentor, and we decided that we could promote it through Facebook and further social media Instagram, and yeah.
Okay. Other judges have questions? Yeah. Yes.
Do you have a prototype?
We do, but the other half of our team right now will stand up and show you our prototype and how it works.
Oh, okay. And the other thing is that the $9.99 price, is that the price you plan to sell to Target, or is that the end user price?
No, that's the price of each one, not what we're gonna sell yeah.
Because the reason why I asked is that Target is a retail organization, that they're going to want to buy it from you at a certain price, and then they'll sell it to the end user for a certain price. So what is I'm not clear with the $9.99.
No, the $9.99 is just what we would sell to people, not what we would sell to as.
Sell direct?
Yeah, not sell direct. Yeah. I don't know how to explain myself. I'm sorry.
No, I got it. Thank you.
So the cost of goods was about $48, and then the cost of the sale retail item is $9. So how many products can you make with the materials that you have?
we think we could make up to like 50 with the stuff that we already have, because we know that the Velcro might be expensive, but there is like a certain amount, and I believe if we know how to do our things, we could make a lot of products. Yeah.
Have you guys looked at anything that's already there on the market that kind of is what you guys are doing, or how does that compare with anything else?
Yeah, we've looked at other products that are somewhat the same idea, but we solve their problems, and we try to make ours better.
Yeah, none of the other things that are out there right now actually have the holder or the measurement to like make it bigger or smaller to fit your cup. So that's what we try to add in to make it better.
All right, we have time for one more question, and then we can move on to the prototype demonstration. Do we have any final questions from the judges? All right, perfectly done on time. Congratulations, Attachable. I'd like to bring your sales team up to do the prototype demonstration.
Do we have to say like something or
Go shake their hands and then walk them through showing how it works. They give you 2 options and we're trying to test which works better. But let them touch it and feel it and play with it. Yeah. Okay, go.
Oh, hi again. Hi. Again. Hello. Well, again, my name's Jay, and this is and these are our prototypes, or what we want it to look like. We have, for this one, like I said, we had 2 prototypes, the one with the handle and the one without the handle. We wanted to make it bigger on the top and smaller on the bottom, so they could fit like these type of cups for your coffee. Yeah, and we added Velcro to the tips of them, so you could measure it out and make it fit your cup. And we put the little handle. This is the one of them, and then we have the other one.
And this one, you could just like wrap it in your cup, and you could put it whatever size your cup is, so it could fit it.
And it's for different styles. If you really like the handle, or if you don't, we have the other.
Whichever is best
for you. And we wanted to make it washable, so you don't have to be rebuying and wasting paper on like at Starbucks when it's too hot, you double cup it, or you put the little Starbucks cardboard.
So Attachable Cup Holder, thank you for the product demonstration. We had one final question from the judges. How much seed funding are you requesting tonight?
We were requesting to start our cost $100.
With $100.
Yes.
Okay, so judges, if you were missing that information, that's the funding request for tonight. So thank you so much, and Attachable Cup Holder, I'd like to see all team members plus your mentor in the back to take a picture while the judges are scoring.
Do you guys have any questions?
Yeah, we have. Do you want them in the back?
Yeah, we have.
I think you can. I think it's
that's your shack. Yeah. And we also went to the car if you want it.
We're taking a picture. We're going to get a picture.
Thank you.
We're gonna take a little picture. That the second part's
All right, so in true build fashion, we're entrepreneurs and we innovate. So we're going to innovate for the next few teams and want to thank Attachable Cup Holder for helping us learn this lesson. So for the next team that comes up, I'd like the presentation team to come up and do their 7-minute presentation. And then I'd like the sales team to come up immediately to be able to do the product demonstration so that when the judges are doing their question and answers, they've actually had a chance to see the product demonstration. Is everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, so without further ado, I'd like to invite team number 2, Brush Away.
Our team name is SAD. It stands for Stuff Awesomely Done. I'm the CEO. I'm Alex. I'm Laura.
I'm Emmanuel, the CTO.
I'm the CFO with Brenda. My name's Christian.
I'm the CMO and my name is Paula and Albert does.
The problem is that when you have long hair, like for girls, and you brush your hair, some of the hair falls off and gets all knotted up in your hairbrush, and it's a pain to take it out.
Our brush solves your problem of hair on your hairbrush by easily taking out all the hair in one easy step. And our product offering, with this product, you no longer have to buy no more hairbrushes because now you can brush away your hair with this new alternative brush.
Our target market is young girls 10 and up that come from low and moderate income. We are targeting students or women that work. Our persona is Becky. She's 14. Her birthday is April 17, 2000. She lives in San Jose and she goes to school. Her allowance is $20 a month. The price of Brush Away is $4. We would want to sell it at Target, Walmart, and beauty salons. Our promotion would be different colors and different designs.
We asked people in our class about normal brushes, and they said it works, I guess. And we asked them about a comb, that people say that they don't like it. And competitive advantage is easier to remove hair from brush and reduces frustration and time wasted.
Okay. We have 7 girls in our build class that their hair gets stuck in the brushes, and almost all of them say yes. We learned that a lot of girls have this problem, and most of the girls we asked said that our idea was a good one and that every girl needs one of our products.
The brush costs $1 and the rubber costs 37 cents. In total for one brush will be $1.37. We require an X-Acto knife. In March, we plan to sell five units. In April, we plan to sell 10 units. In May, we plan to sell 15, and the total will be 30 units sold. For revenue, it will be 120 in total, and our profit earned will be $73.29. We require $50 to get our business going. Our estimates we will have the money at the third month with $23.29 to keep the business going.
Don't throw away, brush away. We will take questions.
So we'd like to invite the sales team to come up and do a quick product demonstration, and then we'll turn to questions for Brush Away.
It is a product, it's not finished yet. We just need to make the holes bigger and put all the bristles in. And how it works, this rubber goes all the way down. When you brush your hair, the hair is going to get stuck on the bristles like it always does. And you just raise the rubber up and you take out the hair with your hands, or you could just rip it off and you could just put it back in.
As you can see right now, it's a working process because we filled it through the hole big enough. But you get the idea that when you brush your hair, the hair will get stuck on the rubber. And when it has a lot of hair on it, it looks all nasty. You just peel it off and you just wash it and you put it back in the brush and you can reuse it. And you don't have to keep buying the rubber. It comes with the extra one when you buy it, and you can just keep reusing.
Thank you very much. We'll now take questions from the judges.
Where are you going to get the rubber from? We're planning on, and we're planning on putting it on tie-in where more girls can.
We noticed there that the example is black with some white. Do you have other styles of brushes, or are you going to start with one basic style like that?
We're going to start with classic, but we're going to get more into a design, so it could be more fun for girls.
Good, just a good job, you know, the guys being able to understand women's hair problems. That alone is impressive. I'll give you $50 just for that. But what I would ask is, at the very beginning, you have the slide that said sad and doing stuff awesomely, which is great, you know. But how does it tie into the brush away? And then I think there was another slide that called it comb away. So there's multiple kind of taglines that you guys have. What's the meaning behind that?
The stuff awesomely done, you're doing stuff that usually people don't do, like they don't look into it, like the hair getting stuck in brushes.
Okay. Okay, and then I guess my last question then would be the selling price. I missed that. I might have missed what the selling price.
That's $4.
$4. Okay.
I'd like to commend you guys on doing your profile, your little user profile where you provided a kind of this is a persona. I thought that was great. So commend you for that, and the details, the level of details that you guys provided in terms of who your actual audience is or your target market. So that's great.
Can you just briefly explain how you're going to make the product?
We're just going to buy a regular comb and the rubber. We're going to copy the holes on the brush through the rubber, and we're just going to put the rubber on top of the
You use the X-Acto knife to punch the holes?
No, we use the X-Acto knife to cut around, and we might use the X-Acto knife to cut the holes too.
So
So the cost of the brush, you said you're gonna go out, buy brushes. So what's the base price again of the brushes that you're trying to buy?
$137.
$137.
Yep. So you showed in your presentation that you will keep selling more and more every month. Are you guys planning to do some kind of marketing? How do you plan to keep increasing the number of units sold?
We do it with flyers, cards, or just like go out and people, give flyers. People ask businesses if you could sell our product there.
Have you thought of other markets? I know you're going to peddle these to girls, but I have 2 dogs, and I think I would that you'd use the same one, but I could use it with my dogs. Pull out the hair. It's a pin in the
Expansion ideas.
Yeah.
Any final questions from our judges? All right, we'll give our judges a few minutes to score for Team Brushaway. And Brushaway, if you could join me in the back for your picture. Thank you. It's always hard to hold scores now.
You don't need them. They're not for you.
Oh, you're moving
All right, so we are halfway done. Congratulations to the teams that have already gone, and we're excited to hear our final 2 presentations. So again, the way we'll do this is the presentation team will come up first for 7 minutes, then we'll invite the sales team to do the product demonstration, and then we'll move into question and answer from the judges. So without further ado, team number 3, EPut.
Oh, she's got it. She's gonna do it.
Hi, thank you.
Go ahead, go there first. Ladies first. Good luck. Have fun.
Good evening. Our team name is called ASAP. I'm Jennifer.
I'm Louis.
I'm Desiree.
I'm Julio.
Don't tangle your life, untangle it. Our organizational structure, I'm the CEO. CMO is Julio and Louis. CFO is Chris and Desiree. And CDO is Uneli and Ashley. What is it? Our product is called EPut, which is a product where you can put your earphones in and it won't get tangled, because we all been there, like our earphones have been tangled before and it's so frustrating to untangle them, and it's time consuming. Our pain statement is that that earphones get really tangled and it takes a while to take them out. Or like, for example, like when I'm in class, the teacher
tells us to take our earphones out for our presentation, and we have to like struggle to take them all out.
Our target market are people who are most likely to buy our target. Mostly they are 8 years or older. They could both be male or female, and people with medium to low income. Our persona is Gene C. Woodward. His birthday is 1/10/2000. Really, we put American for our ethnicity, but really it does not matter. Well, everyone could use earphones, everybody. We all know that. Our location is San Jose, and his income also would be his allowance, because he doesn't go to work because he's a student. As you can see, he's probably only 13. And his interests include listening to electric and rock music and watching funny cat videos. He mostly listens to his music by running.
A marketing plan is that the price for EPut will be $2, but we forgot to change it. And the place we are planning to sell it is at our school, Leadership Public Schools, and many other schools, but we haven't planned what other schools we are planning to sell. And our promotion is friends, family, and teachers. Our question for it: what do you think that this prototype is used for, and what colors would you want this product to be? How big should this product be, and how much should this product cost? I have recently gone to Fresno a couple days ago, and I had made a survey with my cousins and uncles and aunts, and I had asked them if they would buy this product, and they would say depends. And they asked me what size, and we said just pocket size. So they said yes. And then I asked them that it would be $2 and it could help them a lot. And I asked my younger siblings, cousins, and they said that they only cared about the color, and we said it was golden and turquoise and black.
I have also asked some of my family, but most of my family are under the age of 7, so I asked all my uncles and aunts, and most of them work, and some of them go to school, and I asked if this was a product they would buy, and I got 7 yeses and 1 maybe, and the maybe was because of how much it would cost. But other than that, they all agreed it was a good product.
Our competitors are Coral, made by J2 Productions, and developments of Tech Express USA. Otherwise, we have no competitors that we can find.
So, as you can see, our board is blank, but we had fixed it, but I guess we couldn't get the slideshow. But we have our financials right here, and our startup cost, our cost of goods would be 61 cents, and this is the reason why. Our crazy glue we will only use 2 drops. Bobby pins, we will only need 1. Our product is made of noobs, and we would put them in little bags to sell them, and our operating costs would come to $20 because of markers and poster making service. And our sales projections for the first month, we will be selling 5, and our revenue would be 10, and our profit would be $6.95. And month 2, we would be selling them at 10, making $20 of revenue. Our profit would be $13.90, and so on. But really, what we're asking for is $50, since it doesn't cost us that much to make it. Thank you for your time. Don't take out your life, untangle it.
Sweep the stress away.
And now we'll have our demonstration.
So can the sales team please join the presentation team?
This is our product, and what it does is that these ends, the three of the ends I'm holding, they're the heaviest part, so that's why your headphones get tangled. So what you do, you just get them and then you put them in the little like nubs. And then like they won't get tangled anymore. You can put them like, you can put them right here, like in your pocket. That's why it has a little clip.
As you can see, they come in black and gold as it's coming around, and it won't tangle if it's in your pockets, and that.
Thank you very much. We now have time for the judges' questions.
I have a question. This is a great product, it looks like, and then I appreciate the presentation. And then, the product seems to be a little fragile, so it can be easily break apart. So how would you prevent that from breaking? Because if I put it in a purse, or put it in a pocket and sit on it, then it can break easily.
Yeah, our mentor KM could not be here. Unfortunately, he is on business, but he has talked to our other mentors in our classroom, and he has gotten word to us that we could make a mold out of it, so it wouldn't be as breakable as it is right now. But for right now, that's how we have designed it.
So we're planning to use a 3D printer.
My recommendation, make it more flexible,
Yeah.
so that it can easily bendable.
First of all, hey, great job. You guys are very comfortable in your presentation, very funny, so I like that. And I really love the name, EPut, total tech name. We'll see this on all the stores. I can feel this in Best Buy. My question would be, with the cost point, it's $2. Why not more? Why not charge $4 or $5 for this?
Because like if you go around, a lot of people won't have a lot of money on them, so like most people would have like $2 in their purse, but it's like not as cost efficient. It doesn't cost a lot to make.
Yeah, I would just say consider, especially if you do the 3D printing and really get a nice mold on there. I think, I use those Apple, headphones are like $30 or $20. So to keep, something for a few extra dollars to keep it in my pocket without it tangling up on me, because that happens a lot, I would totally pay, at least $5. But, it's something you guys consider because you can, increase your profits a lot faster that way. Great job.
So you talked about your target market being, I think, the young, 8-year-old?
8 and older, yes.
8 and older? Okay, so who's actually going to buy? Is it going to be them or is it going to be their parents? And where?
Well, mostly we said 8 or older because we thought that kids are now really more tech efficient now that we're in the 21st, 22nd century. And we thought that not the kids, maybe sometimes the kids might, because parents, they may fluctuate on where they may give kids allowance. But I believe that mostly the parents, because they're the one that has the job and decides what the kids may buy.
So what stores are you planning to sell?
We weren't planning on selling them at stores because we thought a little more that maybe we may need to first get into the business in order to sell and stuff like that, in order to present to stores in order to sell them there. So we started to sell them probably at schools, and especially at our school, Leadership, or Leadership Public Schools as it's known. And that's what we thought of first.
Okay, so localized distribution of selling in school, kind of branching and starting from there.
Yes.
Time for one more question.
Since you said you're planning on selling it at school and you're using, I think you said yourself, friends, and teachers to promote this, what is your on-campus promotion plan?
From what Mr. Olivares has told us, that there's going to be one day where all the businesses can show all the designs we've been making and sell them. That's where we got the idea of selling them at school first.
All right, thank you very much, Team EPut. Team members, if you'll join me in the back for a picture while we give the judges a few moments to fill out their evaluation sheets. All right, we are almost there. We have 3 teams down, 1 team left to go, so I would like to welcome our final team to present Pillow Pocket.
Hello. Our business is Attachable, but I guess our name more about us. And my name is Lucia, and this is Merica, and that is Edwin. I am the CEO, and so is Merica. The CFO is Edwin, and our CFO is back there too. Our CDO actually wasn't able to make it today, and our CMO either. Do you guys hate how you guys don't have a place to put your things in? Like when you guys are laying down and you guys are lazy to take out your earrings or your bracelets and bobby pins. Do you hate losing your stuff on your bed and not being able to wake up on time?
Our product is a pillow that has pockets inside it. So it has room for it. It has a big pocket and a small pocket. The target market is for heavy sleepers and people who tend to sleep, also young kids or college students. Our persona is Lama Forrest. She's a 20-year-old and attends the Anson College. She loves her pocket pillow because it has a big pocket and a small pocket.
How the selling price would be $20, and the location, we did not get time to change it because we originally were going to go for Walmart and Target, but then we were told that about the negotiating with the higher up, like CEO of the establishment. So we went for a school, but then we thought about it yesterday, and we thought we should probably sell it at Target or Walmart. And how we'll promote this is having a friend, like, in a suit, dancing all over the place. Because have you ever seen like one of those guys in the in a suit? You either think two things: either to go up to him and ask, "What are you doing?" or go to him and ask, "What does he sound?" Because I always thought that. But I just see you do it. Although I would have to sadly say this is not complete, sadly, because we overthought it.
For the consumer overview and all that, we did some surveys that we did at school, and we asked some kids that if they hated losing things on their bed and if they were really heavy sleepers and didn't wake up on time. Most of them said yes, and we asked the question if they would like to try our pocket pillow, and half, like 50% of them said yes, and the other 50% said maybe, or they needed more information.
Also, our financials, however, are for everything to build the pocket pillow, it would require $17 to have it, and we're planning to sell it at $20. And our price that is required to start up the business would be around $135.
Great, so we'd now like to invite up the sales team. Thank you, Pocket Pillow.
So, this is the pocket pillow. So you can put it at everyday use items, and you can use it for travel, so that you can bring it anywhere you want. And so that when people want to put their stuff away, like their phones or like materials like pencils, you could put them in a single pocket. And so when you wake up to get ready for school or going somewhere, you could put on whatever you put inside. And, yeah.
All right, thank you very much, and we will now take questions from the judges.
Are you gonna, is the pocket pillow gonna be white, or are you gonna have different colors?
Well, the only pillow we found was white, and I thought about finding a different color for it, like possibly red, going for like a multiple rainbow color.
Sorry. So what was the reason for why you guys thought about doing a pocket pillow in the first place? Was there like some situation that presented itself and you were like, oh, wow, it'd be really cool if I had a pocket pillow? So what was the initial, the influence of the idea?
Well, before pocket pillow, we thought we originally were going to do like an alarm pillow where we would have an alarm clock inside the pillow and would wake up anyone, will be similar to an alarm clock. But then we thought about the problem of having like the clock being either being heavy or like you could feel it inside, like making, and either it being muffled, not being loud enough for you to wake up.
So the pillow would sit on the bed with all the stuff inside, and that's about it. Or do you?
Then we thought about that thing being inside, and then we thought about everyday use items. So then this came to be.
Well, I like the concept. I sleep with my phone underneath my pillow all the time, you know, and then I see those pictures of like the phone burning up the pillow, so I get a little scared. So putting it on the side is actually nice and helpful. My question would be, do you really need to sell the whole pillow, or can you just do the pillowcase?
I mean, we thought about the pillowcase. We just had the we just wanted the pillow so I could like have like the image of it.
Okay, and then, but as far as the product goes, because it sounds like it's a little bit expensive to make these for $17 and then sell them for $20. It might be a lot cheaper just to do the case, and then that way it doesn't cost people, they can use their own pillow that they already have at home.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Okay, yeah, something to consider, because it may help you guys in your fundraising. You might have to raise a lot less money if you can just use something that you're actually making, which that's your intellectual property in that case there.
I missed the part, but how much seed money are you requesting and how are you planning to use it?
We are requesting around $135.
How do you plan to use that?
We plan to use it to like
We're planning on using it to make more of prototypes and being able to put more colors into it instead of having it so plain.
Good company. This is very functional and very usable. I'll buy one.
Any final questions for Pocket Pillow? All right, thank you very much. So I'd like to invite Pocket Pillow back to have their team picture taken. We'll give the judges some time to not only finish up scoring for Pocket Pillow, but any final comments for the rest of the 4 teams. Students who have already finished your presentations, please circle up with your mentors right now. You should each have some debrief and evaluation sheets of your own. So again, hold on, don't move yet. Hold on, we're almost there. So you'll be circling up with your mentors, and remember that Attachable Cup Holder will be giving a shout out to Brush Away. Brush Away will be giving a shout out to EPut. EPut will be giving a shout out to Pocket Pillow, and Pocket Pillow will be giving a shout out to Attachable Cup Holder. So you guys are going to have about 5 minutes to meet with your mentors to come up with some feedback that you want to give. Maybe 2 things that the team did really well, and 1 thing where you think they could improve. Now please circle up with your mentors. If you don't have a mentor here tonight, CEOs, you should lead that conversation.
Do we know it's a bobby pin? No. Okay, come over here.
What do you?
I guess I can.
Roll that down.
We don't even have.
I think that what they did well is like even though they had some slight confusing they stuff they didn't have is that they improvised it because like they were prepared.
They made
Like I know they never did. They stuck to it.
I need to sit down
I guess I'll start.
Do you want to say the positive?
That's so negative.
Not so negative.
I'd say the negative. No, it's not negative. It needs improvement.
Yes. Or construction.
I'm gonna be mean, and then I say the vine. But then, like, one of them is like, you know how things are like that? Just like put it up. Cause like if you put it up on the other hair, then
You're just like, nope, I don't want to.
Right.
I know. Why was I so nervous? Yeah. And then I kind of stumbled a bit, with my shirt, and I was like, oh no. And I realized everybody can survive that.
Yes, right now. All right, we're going to get started with shout outs. So I hope you guys have come up with some really good feedback. 2 things that your peers did well, 1 thing you think they could improve on. So you can just stand where you are and have a representative for your team stand up to give the shout out. You'll go second. I have an order. So we will have Team Pocket Pillow give their shout out to Attachable Cup Holder first.
I shout out my group because they did a good job explaining the product.
Great. Did anybody else from Pocket Pillow have any shout outs or feedback? All right, fantastic. So Attachable Cup Holder, you are giving feedback to Brush Away.
We would like to shout out also their whole team because in our classroom we see how hard they worked on everything and we like what it turned out to be.
Fantastic, thank you. All right, Team Brush Away, you are giving a shout out to Team EPut.
They worked beyond their product.
Okay, they were clear on their product, fantastic. And finally, Team EPut giving a shout out to Pocket Pillow.
One positive thing was that they, even though that they were really nervous, they looked like they had confidence and they knew their material. And even though they had some sides missing, they filled it in.
Absolutely, that was a great demonstration of resilience.
Oh, I also have some feedback.
You have one? Yes.
I think they should have spoke a little louder because I could barely hear them from the back here, so there's some feedback.
Yeah. That's great. And so just as feedback is really important because when we're going through a process and it's new, I mean, you know, this isn't perfectly polished up here tonight, and that's okay. That's the purpose. And so the feedback really helps us to hear what worked and what we need to improve on. And that's part of one of the Spark skills that we're really focused on in Build called grit. So that you can have an experience and you can understand what about it worked and what about it didn't work so that you can improve and get better the next time. So I really want to appreciate all 4 teams in this room from period 1 for really collaborating together to give your presentations tonight, for communicating clearly, and for demonstrating grit in being able to receive some of the feedback that you've gotten. And I know that you'll go back to your classrooms later this week and in the coming weeks and take that feedback as you continue to work on improving your businesses. So I just want to give a final round of applause to all of the students who presented. Want to appreciate all of the families in the room. It's so important to have a supportive audience, and we really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedules to be here. To our mentors who are in the room, who spend time each week with these teams of students, who take time out of their jobs to mentor teams and to coach them and advise them. I think I probably, hopefully speak for all of the students in here that it would be very difficult to have come this far without the support of your mentors. So thank you, mentors. And finally, to our judges, really want to appreciate the 6 of you for asking thoughtful questions, for giving thoughtful feedback, and for helping students push their thinking about their business ideas and their products. So thank you to the judges. All right, so what's happening next? The judges will be meeting with Ms. Phillips and Mr. Olivares to determine the amount of funding that teams will receive. And while they're doing that, students and families, you can move over to the gym, towards towards the gym where there is dinner for you, a light dinner. You can have a chance to eat and celebrate and commiserate over how tonight went, and then we'll all come back together to do a final presentation of funding.
And students, you will be called back into the room potentially to meet with judges. So just look out for me, Mr. Olivares or Ms. Lopez. But you go get food first, and then that will be in a minute.
All right. And you're dismissed to go get food, students. Thank you so much.
So you guys do I'm gonna get you to come work on the project.
Yeah, lazy butt.
Oh. I'll take that. I just like I'm gonna. No, we're eating, and then I think we're going to announce it in the auditorium.
Are you sure? Yeah, you know, grab it, and then we can. Oh, I can just tell you briefly what's going to happen, and then you can go grab it and then come back. All right. So we've altered this process based on last night and tonight's presentation. So it'll based on the funding.
Do you have everybody? Do you not want everybody?
No, I do.
Okay.
I do.
Or pocket people, well, they basically have the.
Okay. Dave, can I grab you for just a second?
Sorry.
Okay, no worries. It's really exciting stuff. So if you gave a team no, that is when you will fill out this yellow feedback form.
So I have a question. Even though score is not 20, can you say yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's up to you whether you decide it was a score worth it, like overall, should they receive funding tonight, or is there something they need